Could sleep deprivation have positive impacts? This is another story we're talking about because you might be a mom or dad or just a single individual who isn't getting enough sleep. A new study says it might actually be good for you. We're going to tell you how. Hopefully not all the time.
Someone's going to have to explain that to me.
I know. So many of us, including myself, enjoyed that extra hour of sleep.
Oh, we relished in it.
I didn't even notice that I got it because I was like, man, I'm still waking up at 4:57. But I mean, technically, that was longer than I planned on because of daylight saving time.
You know, I say I relish in it, but I was up at 3 a.m. yesterday saying, what is going on? It always takes me a moment to remember what's happening. But of course, we can expect shorter days, longer evenings, and adjusting to the new schedule can take a while and also take a toll. Now, you might think getting more sleep is a plus, but plot twist, people. A recent Northwestern University study suggests that less sleep may actually have more mood-boosting and antidepressant effects. Kelsey's been digging into this one for us, and Kelsey, you have to explain this.
Explain. Yeah, you got some explaining to do.
Marky and Adrian, good morning. Well, daylight saving, people either love it or complain about it. Personally, that extra hour of sleep, like you guys were saying, it recharged my batteries. But this new study is actually revealing that less sleep may be more positive on our mental health at first.
Pulling an all-nighter might not be everyone's idea of a good time. But according to researchers at Northwestern University, it can have some unexpected benefits on your mood.
Chronic sleep deprivation, it can temporarily boost your mood just because of the hormone dopamine that's released in increased amounts.
The research revealed that while sleep deprivation temporarily increases sexual arousal and aggression, the most surprising finding was a long-lasting antidepressant effect. This mood boost was attributed to a surge in the feel-good hormone dopamine. But many doctors agree that long-term effects outweigh the short-term benefits.
A lot of that has to do with the interruption of our circadian rhythm. That's kind of that natural 24-hour clock we have always running us in the background. And some of it because of our interruption of sleep increases stress, which increases stress hormones. That can increase blood pressure.
The study conducted experiments on mice, depriving them of sleep to observe the impact on their behavior and brains. Notably, sleep-deprived mice exhibited increased activity and even showed more sexual behaviors. Their brains also had a higher level of dopamine, which is associated with feelings of pleasure and happiness.
If you're chronically sleep deprived, it'll almost give you the impact as if like you're a little bit drunk. And so those happy feelings kind of come for a temporary period of time. But for health purposes, it is definitely advisable to get adequate sleep.
While this study does suggest that brief sleep loss can have an antidepressant effect, it is essential to remember that these benefits, they're transient and fleeting and not advisable over the long term. Doctors do suggest that sleep loss can be bad on our heart health and brain. Marky and Adrian.
So why did they have this study to prove otherwise, even if it was for a day? I don't understand. I'm like, it's not making me feel good to feel drunk in the morning.
You know what's interesting? I'm diligent. You know this. I get 8 to 9 hours every night, but on the mornings that I only got a few and I'm exhausted, I almost feel like sometimes I perform better, right? Because you're like, if you let the tired take over, it's not going to be good. So I think there's something to it.
I think
just
this is all
long-term.
backwards. I'm like, get you some sleep, people. Keep your brain healthy.